Okay, so for example 1, solving rational equations. So the first thing we need to do is find a common denominator. So remember, x plus 3 is one group. Now when you think of 6 and 18, what is the smallest number that both 6 and 18 divide into? So to go back into very basic ways, I can make a list here. What's the smallest number in both? 18. So you don't need to make the list, but if that helps you, feel free to. So I want the bottoms to be 18 in all of these, plus I want it to have an x plus 3 attached as well. So I already have an 18, but I need an x plus 3. So x plus 3 on the bottom, also x plus 3 attached to the top. So although I need an x plus 3 attached to the denominator of this fraction, it also needs to become an 18. And we do that by multiplying. So I multiply the top and bottom by 3, so now I have 18. Attach an x plus 3. So 18x plus 3, 18x plus 3. We already have an x plus 3. Attach an 18. Now in each one of the denominators you have 18x plus 3. Once the denominators are the same, we forget about the denominators. We cross them out. And we only concern ourselves with the numerators. 18 times 4. 18 times 4 is 72. So this is 72 plus, this is 15 x plus 3 equals 23 x plus 3. And now we're going to solve a simple one variable equation. I'm going to distribute the 15x plus 45. Distribute the 23x plus, I'm going to come off the side and multiply. And it looks like 69. Okay, now I'm going to choose to move the variables to the left and the constants that do not contain variables to the right. So I'm going to move this to the opposite side. To do that, I'm going to subtract 23x from the left and right, and I cancel it out on the right-hand side. Negative 23 and positive 15. Negative 23x and positive 15x. Okay, combining like terms, you end up with negative 8x, combining like terms, 72 plus 45. 72 plus 45 is 117. Isolate the x by first getting rid of the constant that does not contain or is not a part of the x. Opposite of adding 117 is subtracting 117. Come off to the side. 117 minus 69. Go ahead and do this, please. .48, the sign of the larger number was negative. Divide by negative 8. Cancel out, x equals positive 6. So step 1, going back to what you wrote down at the very beginning of class, step 1 is find a common denominator. Multiply when necessary. Step 2, cancel out the denominators and only worry about the numerators. Step 3, use the equation that was in the numerator section and solve for the variable. Step 4 is to check for extraneous solutions. So go back to the original equation. The original equation was 4 over x plus 3 plus 5/6 equals 23 over 18. Can you please check to make sure, am I correct? Is that the original? Okay, so when I plug in a 6, and you only can plug in where you see a variable, looking only at the denominators, you can only plug in where you see a variable. If you plug in 6 for x, does this denominator become 0? No, it becomes 9, so we're good to go. We have one answer. It is x equals 6.